Hey mate, what can I get you?
Can I get a gin and tonic and a marble glazed salmon with pineapple, please?
That's great.
Thank you.
And yourself, mate, what can I get you?
Steak and potatoes and an Irish whiskey cocktail.
Right, about 5-10 minutes. What can I get you, mate?
Corn brine chips, a bottle of Arthur.
Right.
Could these two be going to the seminar? Muscle-bound jock there looks fit. Subscribes to Men's Health magazine, I shouldn't wonder. God's gift to women tattooed on his dick. Definite case of hegemonic masculinity underpinned by compulsory sexuality. OMG. What a ghastly specimen of a body wreck. Looks brain dead. Passively accepted as male-gendered script. Constrained by what passes for a life in some block of flats. He's probably 10 years younger than he looks, and a decade closer to the grave than he should be. God, those chips smell good though.
Maple glazed salmon over there. It looks like he could do with a chip. He could put it in his other shoulder to balance himself up. Condescending, educated prig. The way he looked at me, like I've a foot in the grave. How do them boys not put on weight? And your man beside me, and the body beautiful, Vane Pratt. I've seen the missus look at the likes of him, and any shite film with George Clooney in it. She doesn't look at me like that, not for years anyhow. All I get is an earache from her complaining. She has no interest in sex anymore. I don't know why.
Two losers. It's that makeup he's wearing. Subtle like, just a shade. Metrosexual I'd say, but I'm not bending over in front of him, just in case. You can't be sure. I expect he'd like my pecs and six-pack. Hey, I send the babes wild. I have it made. My bod, my personal trainer, my beamer, and my top shelf girlfriend. She's hot. Open arrangement understood. I sleep around. And not that I need it, mind. I get stuff to make sure I keep them all satisfied. Who didn't shower this morning? He's a stinking fat slob.
I've let myself go a bit. My sons and the other brother are out of shape too. There's nothing we can do. We've more than our share of drunkards and druggies in our council estate. Me mate next door has the big C in the lungs. Their son topped himself. The missus got me to come to this today after the quack told me I'm heading for a heart attack or stroke and I'll be dead before me time. Half knackered anyway.
Although I'm a sociologist, I'll buggered how I could teach them about gender stereotyping. Okay, Steak and Spuds there keeps himself fit and trim, but reeks of an uncritical public collusion with the dominant constructed male stereotype. I haven't sussed. For him, men's health is all about the body, period. He wouldn't want to know that we construct gender. It's learned, not innate. Gender is something we do. It's not something we are. You're no less a man if you've had a homosexual fantasy, or more. I'll bet he drives like a maniac, and is an accident waiting to happen. And that he fucks anything that moves on his skirt. Wouldn't surprise me if he has the clap. And Chipster looks like your swallowed example of put them up and fight me like a man brigade. Never back down in a fight. I'll bet he thinks his pride getting hammered is worse than getting the crap beaten out of him. They will both be unreliable, irresponsible, and difficult to work with. What's the point in even putting time, money, or energy into even trying with the likes of them?
Life in the fast lane, that's me. I like to drive fast and I'm a classy driver. And I'm just as sharp after a few bevies. Ayrton Senna was my hero. Shame about his smash up. It'll never happen to me. Safe sex? No. It just doesn't feel as good with a condom. If you catch on'ting, a bit of cream does the biz. If she's up the spout, well, that's her lookout. Drugs? No, I'm clean. I'm a temple man. Sure, I snort the odd coke, just to be sociable like. Live life at full throttle. Affect the scaremongers.
I blame women's liberation. I hate women's livers for stealing men's jobs.
I still hate my sister for doing better than me in the leaving cert.
A woman's place is under the sheets. Leave us men to run the world.
Ruin it more likely, with him in charge.
Men's health is what you're forced to do by the missus when you end up in A&E after a fight, a heart attack or a stroke.
Men's health is when you play hard, work hard and pump iron.
Men's health is when you're doing the ironing.
Gents, that men's health seminar is starting now if you want to make your way in.
Are you heading in as well, lads? Oh, yeah. You hear as well?